Hello, my name is Christopher, and it is my honor to host this Avivo Mission and Mingle Monday virtual event. Thank you all for joining us and welcome. We're here this evening in the Avivo Artworks space. Artworks is a unique program that supports artists living with a serious mental illness, creates community, and helps fight stigma. What a great place to celebrate this event.
It's a great place, one of my favorite places.
Avivo is a large nonprofit organization whose mission is to increase well-being through recovery and career advancement while working to end homelessness. Avivo is the only organization in Minnesota that pairs chemical and mental health services, career education, housing, and employment services. Pairing services helps people make lasting health, social, and economic changes in their lives. Avivo helps people who live with the greatest barriers to life success: substance use, mental illness, homelessness, chronic unemployment, and systemic poverty. Avivo serves nearly 13,000 individuals and their families each year. Avivo believes everyone deserves the chance to live well and work well. Our event this evening is a fashion show and a fundraiser. We will be hearing about summer beauty trends, learning a cool hairstyling technique, and watching some trendy fashions parade down the runway, so get ready for some fun.
Can't wait.
This event is also intended to be interactive. There are many ways you can participate. I'm imagining you're wearing some fun Mingle outfit and have a Mission and Mingle mint mocktail in hand. Cheers! It would be great if you would take a photo of yourself and anyone you are with and post it on social media. You can use hashtag #AvivoMingle. I'm wearing a blue suit. It's the first time I've had the occasion to dress up in months.
Awesome blue suit.
Thank you. It's kind of fun to get out of my sweatpants and Zoom meeting shirt for a change. If you're participating with us live, you can use the chat feature to talk with us on Facebook or YouTube while you watch. We'd love to talk with you. Whether or not you are experiencing this event live, you can still participate with your donations. We've made it easy for you to give with the information in the banner at the bottom of your screen. On your computer, you can go to avivomn-mingle.org. On your phone, you can text Avivo to 50155. However you choose to donate, please know every donation creates a positive impact in people's lives.
Absolutely.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the president and CEO of Avivo, Kelly Matter. Hi Kelly, happy Mission and Mingle Monday.
Thank you, Christopher. I'm so glad to be here. And thanks to all of you for joining us for Mission and Mingle Monday. And thanks also to our generous event sponsors and amazing fashion and beauty partners. We are so happy you are here with us virtually to celebrate our life-changing mission and services, while also hearing about summer beauty trends and hair techniques and having some fun. Let's start by sharing our mission through the words of some people Avivo served.
Life was rough growing up. I came from a single mother home. I came from a gang-infested environment. Drugs was all around me.
I was living in what they call a trap house with both of my kids. There was always fighting, arguing, problems, because of course that all comes with drugs.
I was raised by a mother that had severe mental illness and a father that had addiction. I thought I could work my way out of those problems and started self-medicating.
Well, I was kind of like a hopeless drug dealer. I was doing drugs, I was heavily addicted, and everything started to go downhill, and I ended up being homeless. Just something clicked inside that made me think it has to be something better.
I didn't like myself anymore. I hated everything. I hated life, my dead-end job, my dead-end relationship.
One of the unique things about Avivo is they're one of the few treatment centers that actually allow you to have your kids with you. I think it's so important. That's what keeps you going. That's who needs you.
They gave me a place to stay, and then just used that as a stepping stone as far as me getting myself better.
I got a case manager. She hooked me up with lots and lots of resources and started my journey to recovery and to becoming my best self. She introduced me to the school at Avivo so that I could get education.
Avivo helped me out a lot through career counselors. It was great. They helped me with my resume, to put my resume on Indeed.com. Avivo was definitely a big part of my recovery. It was the first step towards the rest of my life.
I learned how to manage my feelings and express myself rather than just getting high. I learned that there's like still hope out there. Having housing is like having hope.
It's like Vivo's got a whole package. They help you with everything. I decided to do the medical office, and they helped with interviewing, mock interviews, pretend interviews, how you dress. Now that I'm more healthy, I'm a medical receptionist for a nurse triage line. I think the combination of having services all in a whole is so important when it comes to recovery of mental health and addiction. They're a big reason for the success that I have today.
How I would describe the Jeff of today is a complete 180 from the Jeff of old. I'm currently going to school to be a licensed alcohol and drug counselor. Now, instead of putting my energy and creativity into negativity, now I'm putting it towards bettering myself.
Since I've been sober and in treatment, I'm a lot happier. Like, my kids see a whole different person. All in general, I feel like I'm a whole better, different mom.
I now have tools and resources and can understand what what happiness really truly is.
Vivo could not exist and provide the services we do for individuals like Jeff, Crystal, and Valerie without the many individuals like all of you who support our important work. I promise that you will feel good at the end of the evening about the impact Vivo has in our communities, and you will have tips and tools to look good for the rest of the summer. Vivo is an organization that cares deeply about all people. We serve community members who are experiencing homelessness in Minnesota, those caught in the opioid epidemic, and individuals who are unemployed or struggling to provide for their families. As Christopher mentioned, we serve nearly 13,000 individuals and their families each year, and the majority are women with children who experience barriers to success, generational poverty, painful trauma and loss, struggle with addiction and mental illness. And especially now, the women and children we serve are disparately, negatively impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic and the community impacts following the tragic murder of George Floyd. Vivo has continued to be here. There's simply no other option than stepping up in even greater ways to serve our participants when they need us most. Your financial support is critical as we have had to increase expenses to serve in new ways, deploying technology to provide virtual mental health and employment services, wiring our recovery housing buildings so moms can participate virtually in treatment groups and their children can access their online learning, implementing additional cleaning and security where we are still serving in person, providing additional meals for our school-age children that live with us in family recovery, and rethinking our career pathway school to move from entirely in person to online learning and many other expenses. At Vivo, we believe everyone deserves the chance to live well and work well. We have helped tens of thousands of women over the years achieve recovery, complete training or school, and enter careers that support them and their children. Vivo is special and so different than any other similar organization. I am thrilled to have you join us this evening for our first ever Mission and Mingle Virtual Monday. Please ask us questions along the way using the chat feature. We all love to talk about our mission and our services. Christopher, what's next?
Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah.
This is exciting. We're about to hear some summer beauty tips and trends and watch some fantastic summer fashion. First up, we have some of the beauty industry leaders from Jute Salon Spas sharing some cool summer tips and trends. Jute Salon Spa is the original Aveda salon. It started in Minneapolis and has expanded to include 9 salons in Minnesota, 2 in Arizona, and in Palo Alto, California. Their mission is to transform the world with day-making experience that celebrate individuality, authenticity, and real beauty. What a great pairing with Vivo. Let's hear the tips.
Hi, my name is Claire McReal. I'm from Jute Salon Uptown, and I'm here to share with you some fun ways to style your hair. One of them being a different variation on how to do a ponytail to make it a little bit more interesting and formal. and to also accessorize with that with what's following the trends these days, using headbands and scrunchies. I'm going to start with a variation of a ponytail that adds a little bit more texture and style to it. So first what you're going to do is you're going to section 2 pieces off the front. I'm just going to put it in a little pony here on the side to keep it out of the way for now. And you're going to take the rest of your hair, put it into a ponytail, making sure that everything is where you want it to be. And then I'm going to hold my ponytail with my one hand and then use my other to loosen the top. Give it a little bit of volume. I'm going to take my 2 sections out. Then I'm going to take my comb here and put that right down the middle as kind of a prop for the next step. Then I'm going to split the first section in half. I'm going to gently cross this over to the other side of the comb and let that sit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. You have that how you want it. You're going to do the same thing again with the rest of the pieces. I like to pull some out around my face. If you don't have framing, that's okay. You can just pull it all back. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take all those pieces that are laying on the side and you're going to gather them together underneath your original ponytail and make those into a ponytail. And you're going to pull that kind of tight and then take the comb out. And any pieces that are a little bit looser, you can let them fall, or you can use a bobby pin to secure it. And then pull out anything that you feel like you want to see a little bit looser. Then you have a ponytail that's a little bit fancier than normal. Another thing you can do to add to your styles that are very simple and easy and pretty inexpensive is to use accessories. This here is just a plain headband. You just put that in and it adds a lot more to the look without really having to think about it much at all. Another would be just a scrunchie. This one is pretty cute. It's got a little tassel on it. You just add that to your ponytail. That's pretty easy as well.
Hi everybody, I'm Lindsay Yozamp. I'm the lead color educator for Jude Salon Spa, master colorist at Jude Uptown. I just wanted to walk you through a few little summer trends. I think one of the biggest things we're seeing right now is high contrast face framing. High contrast is really thinking about bringing a couple different shades in. You need some depth in your hair. If you're somebody who's currently used to getting a foil around your face, try adding on a spot balayage at your next appointment, and that'll really add a lot of brightness through the ends of your hair, giving it some nice new dramatic dimension. If you're currently getting a balayage, it's time for a foil. Brighten up this summer. Anything shiny, anything polished, it's time to just feel healthy and alive.
Hi guys, my name is Adrienne Washburn. I'm a recruiting director and I manage our education salon in Toto. And I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit today about some fun makeup tips and good skincare. Today we're living in a world of Zoom calls and online meetings, and so I wanted to give you guys some great tips just on what you can do to make yourself feel fresh and ready for the day. The first thing I want to talk about is good skincare. So right now we've got a lot of time, at home, and so taking care of your skin is super important. One of my favorite things to do is use a face mask. This is a Patchology. It's called Just Let It Glow. The aroma is wonderful. It really makes me feel awake, and it makes my skin look really beautiful and glow. So I think that this is really a nice thing, an easy thing you can do in the morning to make your skin look really fresh. You don't need a full face of makeup right now. Just taking a little bit of concealer, kind of dotting it on your finger, going under eyes and any blemishes you have, then you're gonna wanna just kind of use a big brush with maybe some bronzer on it to give you that sun-kissed look. And the last thing would just be to open up your eyes. So using a great mascara and then an eyelash curler, just to really open up your eyes and make you look awake and ready for the day.
Thank you, Adrian, Claire, and Lindsay, for talking with us about summer beauty trends. I think I need to make an appointment for face framing.
I think you look great.
Or maybe I could pick up some hair scrunchies.
Yeah.
Up next, we have a fun summer fashion show to share with you. We will be seeing fashions from Bumbershoot in Edina, Jensen's in Anoka, Hello Ray in the backyard, and Martin Patrick 3 in downtown Minneapolis. Grab your Mission and Mingle mint mocktail, stand up, and get ready to walk the runway with these models.
Hi, my name is Teresa, and I'm from Jensen's in downtown Anoka. We have a really unique clothing store here. We have this IPL Juniors, ladies, and then a children's baby store. We've been in business a lot of years. It's probably been about 82, and it's a family-owned business. I'm the third generation. So we wanted to do the style show for Vivo because I really think that it's a wonderful organization that gives people hope. Jensen's has been part of a community that brings people together and makes them feel good. And I think Vivo has so much to offer with the tools that they give people to get out of their rut. And here at Jensen's, we like to make people feel good too.
Hey guys, I'm Kirsten Migler with Hello Ray Boutique. I like to support other women, other business owners, because I feel like owning a small company is just something, it's just a way that I can give back to other people. It's not just about me, it's about giving back. So any little thing I can do for women, women dealing with mental health, all those kind of situations that are so dear to my heart because I've gone through that. I've done a lot of that stuff. I just reach out any way that I can. I love interacting, and if they're happy, if I can put a smile on their face, I've completed my job, which is the most important thing to me, is making others feel good and happy about who they are as a person.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm with Bumbershoot. We are Minneapolis's leading authority on advanced contemporary women's wear. We are located in the 50th and France shopping district of Edina. We'd love to welcome you back into the store. We are looking forward to seeing all of our favorite people again and also to show you what we have to offer for this season. This is our 4th year supporting Avivo through Mission and Mingle, and we are very enthusiastic about supporting the individuals and families that Avivo serves.
How cool was that?
So cool.
What great fashion ideas. Thanks to Jute, Bumbershoot, Jensen's, Hella Ray, and Martin Patrick III for volunteering your time, skills, and fashions to support our Avivo mission in Mingle Monday. You are very much appreciated. All the fashions you saw and more are available from these retailers. You can go on to the websites to learn more about it. Kelly, you always look amazing, and I know for a fact that you shop at these locations.
Indeed, I do.
Now, we have the opportunity to learn more about some of the work Avivo does to support women working on recovery and career advancement.
Thanks, Christopher. Indeed, I do shop at all of our retail partner locations. I loved this summer dress at Bumbershoot from the minute I walked in the door. And I've also loved wearing several other new summer fashions from Jensen's and Hello Ray Boutique. We are going to share a quick video that tells Tanique's story. It's a brief video, but it packs a punch. I'm touched every time I see this video, and I wish that Tanique's story was unique. Unfortunately, we serve thousands of women each year who've endured similar trauma, but gain hope, support, and success with Avivo. Avivo is vital for women like Tanique.
I was raped when I was 14 by 3 men. That's when my whole life changed. At that time, I really didn't know how to cope. I didn't know how to express my feelings. I finished school, I didn't have a job. My best friend, she said I could do massages with her, but she failed to say at the end of the massages were happy endings. I was a prostituted woman. I had to sleep with so many men to make a quota. The drugs just kind of numbed that feeling. So like you're there, but you're really not there. I took several showers. I always felt dirty. I would sleep with the drug dealer to get the drugs to sell until I had 3 control buys done on me, which sent me to prison. The moment that triggered me to take my life back was when I was sitting in segregation in prison. That's when they separate you from general population and isolate you. And I read a book about breaking free, and I knew I wanted to change my life and help other women. I connected with Avivo when I was in prison. There was a staff member that would come out and speak to the ladies. I don't think I would have had so much success if I was in a program where you didn't have your kids, because my kids were a big part of my life, and I missed a big part of their life when I was in active addiction. The scholarship program meant a lot to me. It was business and computer application specialist. My main goal was to be able to type without looking at the keyboard. Having the combination of family, employment, and recovery all in one location was a really big step for me to be successful today. I brought a lot of those skills with me to my job. I accomplished so much in that 1 year, and it was literally like starting from the bottom, going to the top. Before, I used to always walk with my head down. I'm proud of who I am today. If I hadn't gone through the Avivo program, it's really hard to say where I would be. I don't even really imagine my life without them. I still go back to Avivo because that's my support system. They're like my rock. My passion in life is to end sex trafficking and help all women come out of prostitution.
Tanique was brave enough to share her story 3 years ago. A lot has happened since then. We're lucky to have Tanique with us this evening to give us an update. Hi Tanique, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you, Christopher. And I'm so glad to be a part of this event. Well, as you could see in my video, I don't know where I would be without Avivo. Since being at Avivo, I am still a housing advocate for Breaking Free, a nonprofit organization located in St. Paul with the mission to end all forms of sex trafficking and prostitution. I'm responsible for coordinating, developing, and implementing a broad range of advocacy services to survivors of sexual exploitation who live in Breaking Free's permanent supportive housing program. I serve as a mentor and a role model for our clients by providing ongoing direct services with compassion and support for survivors over the phone or in person. I listen to their needs and I listen to their goals, and then I help them connect with ways to meet these needs and goals. I also do a lot of crisis intervention with clients as needed by applying empathy and conflict de-escalation skills in all crisis situations. And then following up with the client to make sure that their needs have been met. A lot of the skills that I use at work, I learned through Avivo's career education when I went to employment readiness. Then I went on to Avivo's Institute of Career and Technical Education. The course that I chose was office support, but I left as a business and computer application specialist. I remember when I was in the family residential treatment program with my kids, and I remember just sitting in those parenting groups and just remembering just how I wanted so much more for my kids. And I knew I had a long ways to go because I had a very low credit score. So now, even after having my resume and everything ready, I still had this credit score that was kind of a barrier. But I've worked on my credit score and I've learned the importance of your credit score. So as of March 20th of this year, I am now officially a homeowner. I chose to purchase a duplex. And the reason why I chose the duplex was to ensure some type of generational prosperity for my family. So now I can teach my kids about financial assets and how this has been a major chapter in our lives. The progression of my family began with Avivo's services. Each individual and every family is so significant. And I think supporting Avivo is so important because with Avivo, you learn to be independent, so you have that future financial security. Avivo is the foundation for people and families to advance with opportunities and to have access to better education, health, and jobs. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanique, for sharing your story with us, and congratulations on your successes. We appreciate your honesty and know that your personal journey inspires us all. We just saw how Avivo has helped to change Tanique's and her family's lives for the better. Thousands of individuals and families have been supported by the work of Avivo. My job now is to ask you to consider a financial investment in the ongoing life-changing work of Avivo, supporting women working on recovery and career advancement. Your financial support will help women recover with their children, help women move off public assistance and into jobs and careers that support their families, and help women experiencing homelessness find places to call home. We ask you to give what you can. We ask you to please find a way to donate now to ensure women achieve recovery, hope, and long-term success. And we have fantastic news! You can double your donation. A generous donor has donated a $5,000 challenge matching gift. So every dollar you donate will be matched up to $5,000.
Yay!
Thank you to the matching gift donor. We hope you will help us meet that challenge. Please donate now. Here's what your gift will do. $5,000 provides 3 months of one-to-one mobility mentoring with an Avivo mentor that will work long-term with one woman to advance her career, finances, family, health, and education. $2,500 helps a woman make a career change by enrolling her into one of Avivo's credentialed training programs. $1,000 will cover rent plus household supplies for a month for a mom and her family in Avivo recovery housing. $500 connects a working single mother to 10 hours of career counseling to help her advance her wages. $100 provides 1 month of public transportation to travel for work or groceries. Please know, any amount will have a positive impact on the lives of those Avivo serves. And thank you for the donations that have been showing up online this evening. You can continue to make donations to Avivo online or by texting even after this event is over. Whether you decide to pledge financial support to Avivo or you have given the gift of your time by joining our event this evening, we sincerely thank each and every one of you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Also, big thanks to Deloitte, the presenting sponsor. They have embraced the mission of Avivo for years, and without their participation, we could not have had this event this evening. Kelly, we get to do a drawing. Everyone who pre-registered for the event before June 15th was eligible to be entered into a drawing for gift cards. One lucky winner will receive 4 $100 gift cards to the fashion retailers in the runway show this evening. That's 100 from Bumbershoot, 100 from Jensen's, 100 from Hello Ray, and 100 from Martin Patrick 3. Kelly.
Wow.
All right, you get to do the honors.
Jill Gordon.
Jill Gordon! Congratulations,
Congratulations, Jill!
Today you've heard just a small part of what Avivo does to increase well-being through recovery and career advancement while working to end homelessness. You can learn more about their life-changing work online at avivomn.org. We hope that you've been inspired by what you've seen and heard here today, and we thank you for supporting Avivo.
Your being here tonight is a powerful reminder to all of us that the women and the children Avivo serves are not alone. Thank you so much for giving, and thank you for joining us to learn more about Avivo and our important work. I had the best time tonight, Christopher.
Yay.
What a fun way to connect with friends, and I look forward to seeing some of you in your virtual after party next. Thanks again for joining us for Mission and Mingle Monday. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Bye.